Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing this. Actually, we're going to use all Natasha Denona except my brows and of course my mascara. Featuring this brand new palette from them, the I Need a Nude. I'm going to swatch these live for you. And then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to, give you my final thoughts on it. If you'd like to see that, just keep watching. That I used somebody's code and got a 10% discount or 15%. I don't know. It only cost me $58 instead of... What else going on here? I wanted to give you guys an announcement before we go on. This will be my last Wednesday video for a little bit. And Friday's video I'm going to push to Sunday because my back is still not doing well. And I'm just re-hurting myself. What I'm going to do is, until my back is all well, I am going to be putting out one video a week, and that will be Sunday, because that'll give me all week to work on it. And I also wanted to make sure I thanked everybody who gave me a donation last week. Because of you, I will be able to afford to actually do that. So thank you so much. I know that you'll be here when I get back. I just didn't want you to worry. But for right now, my schedule has to change or I'm not going to get better. That's bubble wrap and a box now that this palette is in. It is the I Need a Nude palette. Well, so the FedEx thing was bubble wrapped. It was inside heavy bubble wrap, inside of a box that had some kind of a crate around it. They're serious. It doesn't feel like there's magnets involved in this. It just kind of opens up. That is the first time of seeing... Oh, I don't know, guys. I mean, just at first glance, I kind of want to shut it and send it back because I'm afraid of 3 of these shades in here, but I could be wrong, all right? Here's why. Well, this is primarily for the benefit of those who don't know me. It's because of the little sparkles that will wind up all over my face. And my actual favorite Natasha Denona palette is actually a face palette. I love this. I've often thought about picking up the darker version too, but because of this, I bought this. I know you guys know that I'm kind of like, I'm hurt and I'm doing the best I can right now. Otherwise, I would do Get Ready With Me's on these. Alter Ego sent these to me. And they also sent me these brushes and a eye primer. But they do a really good job, except for that one palette I didn't like. They do a really good job of duping Natasha Denona. So I bet if you hang on a little bit, they'll bring this out. I know the Face Glam is up there, and I kind of want that. I might go get it. I don't know. All of that to say, if you can't afford this, then I'm sure if you hang on for a little bit, Alter Ego will be inspired to create this palette. But today we are going to do this, and I know it's been overdone. Okay, that's why we're going to do a whole face of Natasha Denona, or what I have in my collection anyway. I think that we should probably swatch first. And I am the world's worst. I mean, I really am the world's worst live swatcher. We're going to start with Stone, and let's put that right there. That's Stone. Whisper is the next shade. Let's put that right there. Third shade is Ella. All right, so that is Vague. That's Travertine. So this is the first row. That's Delilah. Let's put that right there. Oh, that is so smooth. And yeah, there are little sparkles all over the place. Can you see that? This one here is Silhouette. And then this one is Muse. Whoa. You know what? Muse reminds me of that shade in the little Biba one that I love so much. All right, and then we got Fair. That is fair. I'll agree to that. Can't even see it on me. And Filigree. That's the second row right there. Then the first shade in the last row is Wit. That one is Sheen. Third shade in that row is Tender. This one is Mesh. I like that. And the last one is Mia. I think the first thing I want to come into is Stone, which is the first shade in the palette. And I'm going to bring it up here. Let's see how that looks on my skin tone. Just enough pigment to, you know, give me a nude look. I like that. I'm going to come into Fair on the other eyelid and just come all over it because I would normally do that with, in my own palette, my Savior. So Fair is a good shade to do that. Let's see how it does blending out the top of this. I mean, I don't expect it to be a bad quality, but I'm going to bring it on the inner. There we go. You can see it in there because I'm dark. Okay, do that to the other side too. Bring Fair right there. And into Stone. I think after that, I may want to come into Tender right there. Let's get the rephr 13. Oh, by the way, did you guys see this beauty from rephr? It's their holiday brush. I'm going to show it to you real quick. This was sent to me by rephr. The handle on it has some cherry blossoms on there, but it is kind of squared off. It's really comfortable. It says rephr on this side. It's got the little cherry blossoms on the other. So soft, of course. Oh, love it. I just wondered, have you guys seen this around? I've not used it yet because I just kind of want to set it. I like that, but it's so beautiful. Okay, back to what we were doing. I've got the number 13 from rephr, and I'm going to come into Tender right out here and create a little bit of drama. Are the shades anything revolutionary? Are they anything to write home about? No, they're not. Are the finishes? Yeah. Is the performance? Yeah. Okay. Let's put sheen with my finger here on the inner part right there. Just so you can see the sheen. That's really pretty. And then I'll tap Muse to get more intense next to it. There you go. That's got that glassy look that I really, really like. Let's do the same thing on the other side. That's sheen. And then Muse. Tap, tap, tap. Here's the shades of the face, which never pretended it was I Need a Nude, okay, but I used it as a nude, so it's quite a bit warmer than the I Need a Nude. The one I love the most in here, you can probably tell from looking at it, is this one. This one here is Muse, and this is from the Face Glam Light palette. I would say that's why I'm attracted to Muse, because I love this shade so much. Man, those are beautiful. All right, Natasha, this one is not a no-no for me so far. I'll see you in a few minutes. I want to get a few things done here on my face, and I'll be back for more. I'm not going to do a comparison because everybody and their brother has done that, except for one palette. There is one shade in here that is similar to my palette, the Blessed palette, and that would Be a Blessing itself. So here we go. This shade right there is Be a Blessing. And that shade right there is, I already forgot the name of it, Whisper. There are little sparkles in Whisper, but there you go. There's a comparison, you know, very close to being the same shades. We're going to put on this from Natasha Denona. I love this stuff. It's actually in the Wasted and Glitzy Fritzyville basket this time. It's her Hygiene Skin Glass. So I'm going to put that all over. But the reason that I went ahead and did my powder brows is because I knew I wasn't going to put on any foundation today. I just want this Hygiene on and the concealer. I might powder with something else because I don't think she has a powder, does she? Yes, she does. I just, for some reason, didn't know about it. Anyway, so these are the three things that we're going to be doing now. The Face Glam, her lipstick, and this one's in Avriel, and the new concealer. All I'm going to do is just put a dot. That's really all I need. Just a dot right there. And blend that in with my Sigma 40HD. By the way, the makeup that you didn't see and any other that I have will be listed below the video. I think I'm just going to come in this little trough right there. How about we just do this side of my face and then you can compare it to the other before I do that, right? And all I'm doing is putting some light in a dark area, which we know light brings things forward and dark makes things recede. So by putting that in that trough there, I'm kind of bringing it forward. There we go. Maybe just a little bit of my chin and around my nose right there. Yep. Tell me, do you have any of the things I'm using? Did you pick up the I Need a Nude palette? I just feel like that probably would be the palette that appealed to a lot of people. Which side looks more awake? And yet totally, it's not like covering up my skin or anything, so it looks totally natural. Maybe not the eyes, but the skin. I'm talking about the skin here. So I'll just do this side really fast and speed it up. I think in order for concealer to look really good, people need to do it according to their face and what your face needs. Not like the YouTuber thing, you know, where you go, your triangles, you know, all this stuff. I mean, that's like a one size fits all, right? And that's not true. My darkness is different than your darkness. So you need to conceal where you need concealer. Not conceal your face like where I need concealer. Okay, now I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to take, I don't always do this, but like this zit is, I think the concealer is not going to stay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Sigma eyeshadow primer stick and I'm going to go over it because it's a primer and it will hold on to whatever goes on top of it, right? So I'm just going to pat that down and it will hang on to the concealer longer than if I just put the concealer on my face to begin with. And, you know, it could be argued that this will do it. I don't need to do anything else. Now, if I had a green corrector, that would have went really well with that because that's red. All right, let's put a dab right there. That is a lot. I actually got way too much on that because this concealer goes a long way. I can actually conceal my whole side of my face with that little tiny bit. And I like to just feather around the outside so that the outside blends into my skin. Powder I'm going to use is the one from the Wasted and Glitzy Fritzyville basket this time, and that is the Givenchy. And lightly dust my face. Being careful not to disturb, but I mean, it will a little. And I've done this thing that I'm getting ready to do since I was 15 and in high school. And I don't know, maybe makeup artists do this. Maybe they say, don't do this. I don't know. But this is what I do if I'm serious about zits. Now, of course, it doesn't matter how much I conceal that unless I was Lisa Eldridge and I'm going to do like shadow and light and really go to an extent here to try to conceal that zit. I mean, I've seen her do it. Probably a lot of you do this too. Okay. I just go back over that one spot where the zit is. Like that. Just a dab. And then I take a Q-tip and knock it down. And then I take a Q-tip into the powder and really press it on. And I have done that since I was in high school, which was really stupid because I forgot that we're going to use this. And that is a cream blush. All right, whatever. And I'm going to just tap it on. You know what? This is kind of drying up. That's too bad. I'll take a little more powder because I can't blend it very well. And just kind of go over that. All right, let's move on. I'm going to take Silhouette here and just smoke out under here a little bit. Then I'm going to turn it over and get Stone and bring Stone from the inner part over to meet it. And the lipstick that I chose is, I think, Avriel. Yeah, because I've only got two. So if it's either Avriel or Jennifer. And there we go. I'm pleased with the purchase. For those of you who don't want little sparkles, there are a few shades in here that have it. You know, I mean, I can look at them and see it. Whisper, Delilah, Mia. And you guys know I don't like that. But there's not enough in this one that I will not use it. If you are hunting a Natasha Denona palette to buy, this one is my recommendation. I love this still, don't get me wrong. I really do. But, you know, the first shade is the shade that I love so much. And, well, that one, I guess. And these are okay. But this one here fits me better because it's more cool than this is. So I give a thumbs up for anyone wanting to try Natasha Denona. Or, of course, if you collect Natasha Denona. And if you can't afford that, then I think if you wait just a little bit, Alter Ego will probably come out with an inspiration palette for this. Okay, so they do that a lot. I want to let you guys know that you're the best part of the Fritzy family, and that if you're not having a blessed day, the way you get one, it's to be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Coming together here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time, but I'm here to tell you, it's something else. A world of never-ending bubble wrap. Double take on that. I didn't know if it said vague or vogue. Vogue, 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 vogue. Vogue, 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 vogue. It is called Delilah. No, 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 Delilah. Na 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 na. She's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty. She's letting it all hang out. Oh, she's a brick house. I know, you're like, there's no shades called that. No, I know, but Stone made me think of bricks. Okay, so we're going to take care of this darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's time to conceal you again. And today we're going to use Denona. Okay, I'm back, and let's do the satisfying moment together. I can see clearly now, the film is gone. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Oh, really, wee. I see something you don't see, and the color is nude.